Oh, good morning, legends. This is... I don't like this. This is one of these days that crap happens. I have to hit the dentist today for a long overdue appointment. And the scary thing is, I was actually almost due. I normally go every 6 months to get a checkup to see how the pegs are doing, and I was just coming up in the 6 month period in 2020 when the lockdown started. So this is going to be the first time now in probably 2 years, the guts of 2 years anyway, that I haven't been to the dentist, and I think I'm in huge trouble. But that's this afternoon. But before that, I have to go to work. Alright, so the freakiest thing for me today going to the dentist is, I'm not a big fan of the dentist at the best of times, but it's been a long time since I've been there. And the huge thing for me right now is there's a tooth at the back of my mouth, just right about there, right at the very back, wisdom teeth. I still have both of them in the bottom here. And I'm not a dental expert. I'm not even sure if you've got wisdom teeth in the top or the bottom, but it is what it is. I remember plainly whenever they first started moving when I was a kid, and the dentist decided at that stage that she felt that keeping the two wisdom teeth in the bottom and your jaw there makes your jaw stronger. So the idea was they extracted the two teeth on front of the wisdom teeth to give the wisdom teeth room to come in through. So they were growing in, and then they stopped for a bit, and the wisdom tooth on this side almost seems like it's kind of half in and half out of the gum, if you get my meaning. But over the years I had trouble with that tooth there in the back, and at one point they managed to root fill it. So maybe it is all out, but just looking at it in there, it's just like, it almost seems like it's not fully out. But having said that, it was root filled, and over the years, bits and pieces of problems with it. And not long into the whole lockdown thing, I actually cracked the tooth one day and lost a chunk of it. And of course, throughout 2020 and that there was no dental appointments to be had during that time. So it gradually got worse and worse, and right now there's very little of the tooth left in the back there. So it's not sore, I'm not in pain, but I'm thinking, right, what can they do with this tooth today? Can they actually do something with it, or are they going to have to remove it if it is part of the wisdom tooth? And maybe I'm going to end up getting sent to a specialist to get the teeth taken out. So that'll be an interesting vlog coming out of that operation. I've seen a funny video on Facebook Reels yesterday where there's this girl sitting after getting the wisdom tooth removed, and she's out of it, as you are after that. Whenever you're coming round from being knocked out and you're all dopey and silly, and another girl gets brought in and they sit her down across the room from her, and the girl, she's like looking at her and she can't figure it out, because it turns out there were two identical twins, and the girl was that far out of it that she was like, why am I sitting across the room from myself? And the other twin also got the wisdom teeth removed, so she was equally as confused. They were sitting looking at each other, like, what the heck is going on here? So that could be an interesting video if I have to get this done. I'm not gonna lie, I am freaked out with the prospect of going and to get something to get done, get knocked out. It's one of these irrational fears that I kind of have. I've never needed, up to this point, 43 years old, I've never needed to go in for an operation of any sort. So the prospect of that possibly happening today is a little bit, let's just say it's freaking me out ever so slightly. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to go and get the day's work started, and we'll pick this up on the way to the dentist. And I was genuinely hoping that it was going to be a nice day today on the way home here, but it's raining down. I was going to say something completely different, but I don't want to get into trouble on YouTube. Can't say some things anymore. It is raining very, very hard. Anyway, we're out. Time for the dentist, but I just have enough time to stop off at home, get changed out of the dirty work clothes, and clean the pegs. You know, you don't want to get in there with the teeth full of sandwiches or something. Alright, so here we are. It is crunch time. I'm going to go in here now and see what happens, but I am absolutely terrified of what these people are going to do with this tooth and the back. It's just me no like a pain. Alright, so we're done and dusted with the appointment. Got away easier than I was expecting. I literally thought I was going in there for the kicking of my life. As I said, this is the first time I've been to the dentist from pre-lockdown. Like I'm thinking I was just due an appointment when the whole lockdown thing happened. I was on and around this, but the guts of 2.5 years or something ridiculous like that. And naturally I have very soft teeth. That's the way it was described to me at the time. I don't know if it's something that runs in the family or whatever, but the enamel on my teeth is quite soft, naturally soft. So I was expecting major problems. One filling need to get done, have to come back for that there. Next appointment have to wait till August. But this tooth in the back that I was worried about, there's next to near nothing there. Just I'm ready for it to fall out, and they're pretty much saying that's all you can do with it right now because it is root filled and whatnot. So that is what it is. Thankfully, right now the stress is off for today, so I am going to chill out the rest of the evening because I've gotten out of work today for this appointment. I've got a bit of spare time on my hands. So I'm going to edit this vlog, get it up, maybe do some review stuff, maybe a few podcasts. Now that the stress is off, feel great, it's fantastic. So consider subscribing. I'm going to be trying to do this on a daily basis from here on in, and we'll see what happens right into the summer. I'm going to say summer, it is summer in Northern Ireland. It doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're going to get sunny weather or anything like that there, but you know, there's a guy who used to say, you know, it's summer in Northern Ireland, the rain is warmer. So yes, I suppose the country's green for some reason, or it rains quite a bit here. That is what it is, guys. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you in tomorrow's video.